Well, good Monday afternoon and welcome to 11 Alive News at 4. I'm Jonathan Martin.
And I'm Faith Jesse, and we start with this first at 4 o'clock. Students at Apalachee High School in Winder, they attended their first full day of class since that deadly mass school shooting that took place on September 4th. 2 teachers and 2 students were killed there. The school reopened in phases starting with half days leading up to the fall break. The part of the building where this shooting took place, that is closed. Those classes normally held in that area, those are being held off campus. The state superintendent is now looking at the district's safety measures and whether they should be replicated statewide.
11 Alive's Grace King spoke with him one-on-one today about what that could all look like. Grace.
What happened at Apalachee is heartbreaking, but authorities credit certain safety measures like panic buttons and on-site school resource officers with saving many lives that day. State Superintendent Richard Woods hopes the legislature will take note.
I think having a school resource officer in every school definitely would benefit us, and also a first alert system. Both, seem to be very critical to reducing, the potential damage and the horrible situation at Apalachee.
At Apalachee High, preparedness helped.
Less than a minute, around 52 seconds.
Barrow County Sheriff Judd Smith says it took just 52 seconds for his deputies to bring the shooting to an end. A St. Tegic's panic alert showed them where the problem was, and on-site school resource officers rushed to the scene.
It is a preparation that we have to look at, what can we do to prevent this from ever happening, but also looking at response.
The response here prompted a costly request from State Superintendent Richard Woods. He tells 11 Alive he's asking the state legislature to consider funding crisis alert systems and school resource officers at every Georgia school.
Before we think about ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, safety has to be first and foremost.
First and foremost and funded. Every school received $45,000 for safety this year, but Woods says that's just a start.
We have had conversations with OPB and also looking at other legislators throughout the state. Some have actually come to me and said, hey, we want to work together. So, between now and the legislative session, we anticipate more discussions.
And in addition to more safety precautions, Woods wants to see an expanded K-12 mental health program. He'll continue working with legislators ahead of their next session that begins the second Monday in January.